G'day guys, my name's Chris Mitchell. This is a introduction, I guess, to the YouTube channel, TUF Motorsports. Primarily we wreck VK and VL Commodores. We have items online. Everything on the website includes shipping Australia wide. We can't put everything on there, obviously, so if there's anything that you need, or you need a custom freight quote on something larger, just let us know. The name for TUF Motorsports came from the two cars that I have, which is TUF GTO. It's a 7-litre Russo built turbo, in the works. As we all know, that car projects take a little longer than we expect sometimes, and in some cases 5, 6, 7 years, but I've tried to perfect that car to the next level. In the meantime, I built TUF CV8, which is a stat write-off 2005 CV8 Monaro. It's been LS1, 4L60, and then we went to 6.6 litre with a T400, trying to go to Summernats last year, and unfortunately, no fault of our own or anybody else's, but the oil pump failed. I think it was the 31st of December last year. 2 public holidays, trying to find an oil pump to get to Summernats on the 4th or 5th when it was last year. So we didn't make it, unfortunately. The motor's been repaired. It's back in the car now, and we're going to try and go to Summernats this year. We will be going to Summernats this year with that car. I didn't have a ticket last year and I had to buy one last minute, which ended up costing, I think, $1,000 with a burnout spot. So this year we bought 3 tickets for the CV8 and just a couple of spares basically for my mates to run cars there. And that's where the next project started. I had originally wanted to get this car running and show the different things required to get the VLs running. So cleaning out the injectors, the cam angle sensor, changing the fuel pumps, all the things that come with 30-year-old VLs that have been sitting in paddocks for, well, probably 25 years, 20 years. With 3 tickets to Summernats, and we've got, what is it now, September, so 4 months to go. I've canned that. We're going to rip this engine out, and yesterday I went and bought this, which obviously everyone knows what we're going to put into it. We're putting in an LS. It's an L76, which is a DOD motor. Generally, that's dead on delivery or cylinder deactivation on demand, whichever way you want to look at it. So these have the weaker lifters in them. We're going to go through and change everything out, probably cam the car, and do a standalone harness to put into this car. 4L60, again, as we know, they're problematic. But in regards to getting everything into the car, the Lowy Fabs kit we've ordered. JG Drivelines are doing a driveline to suit the Borg Warner. Again, you could go to a 9-inch and step it up, but just to get another car to Summernats, we're going to be doing a bit of a cheaper setup, and we can go through the prices and everything to do this kit. The L76 with the 4L60, the harness, the ECU, electronic pedal. I don't know if I'm going to stay with the electronic pedal or not. We'll talk to someone about doing a standalone harness for that. I'd like to go E38 ECU and keep the flex fuel, so this is more of a street driver. We're not going to trailer it to Summernats. It's not going to be engineered, but everybody on the channel or everybody watching knows how that works. The reason why we went with the L76 VZ motor is it's a front sump, so that suits the VLs. We could have gone L98 out of a VE, change the sump, change all the drive spacing and everything like that. I think I paid $4,500. Well, I did pay $4,500. Sorry, $3,500. It does have an exhaust stud that needs drilling out. Whether or not we can get away with that or buy a new cylinder head for it. We're taking the heads off anyway to do the lifters, the cam, all the rest of it, so it's not going to be a huge drama in regards to that. Yeah, so everything that I do on these cars may not be the correct way to do it. So if I do something, please don't take it as a tutorial. That's the first stuff up with the video, but don't take it as a tutorial. I'm going to be working underneath cars where I shouldn't be working. So yeah, don't follow my instructions on how to do things. So this car, it's pretty clean. It's a Bellina, I think. I've changed the bonnet and the boot. That's in another video. That was supposed to be the first video that I was going to put out. Obviously things have changed since then, but it's overall pretty clean. There's not a great deal of rust in it. There's a little bit in the front. We're not going to fix that. We're just going to paint it up, do the MX grey bars, bumpers, everything like that. Repaint the black Bellina molds and put everything back onto it. Yeah, obviously I've got plenty of spares. We'll show you how we fix up some of the trims. You can buy these brand new, put them on, but if you just get some trim and bumper paint, put them over the top of these, polish up the chrome. These cars come up pretty well with a little bit of TLC. I think most guys just say clean, 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 and they come up pretty well. So clean all the headlights, everything like that. And yeah, so this is the first video. I don't know how much I'm going to get done today. We'll do some time-lapse videos. I've got another car there that I want to part out, so to speak. So we'll show you what's involved in that. How much stuff is, as a wrecker, people just think, you know, oh, you're just pulling cars apart and making millions of dollars, but most of the parts that we pull off are either broken and you can't sell them, use them. That's where this car comes in. I can use some parts, plastic weld pieces up and paint them to get a car that is pretty reasonable. So we'll go through that. We'll do some time lapses. Again, TUF Motorsports, we're on Facebook, Instagram, now YouTube. I think the CV8's on Facebook. And then my Instagram is TUF GDO, which is the problem child, not problem child. I made the problems because I wanted to build that car far greater than what it ever should have been. But in the future, we will be doing some more videos on those two cars. So we're going to pull this car apart. This car came out of Mudgee in New South Wales. I'm in Lithgow, New South Wales, so it was about a 2-hour drive there and back to pick it up. A lot of these parts have come from other cars. Conveniently, these make their own storage units, storage areas, so I just throw a bunch of pieces in them. But with the website and where we're going forward, we're trying to take all the parts out, get them cleaned, photographed, and get them into storage. The storage side of things is another one that's coming soon, but getting everything out, throwing all the rubbish out. A lot of these parts are no good to sell to someone. They can be used and fixed up to make cars nice, but in regards to customers and what they expect, you can't be selling broken, damaged parts. So this car cost, I believe, $800 if you take into account the time to pick it up, 4 hours, fuel, etc. Yeah, so we're gonna pull it apart, throw all the rubbish out, scrap what we can, exhaust, bits and pieces. There's no gearbox in this car. It's an automatic RB30. So we'll do a time lapse. I've bought since filming that and now this, I've bought a VL wagon out of Narromine, so we'll do a video tomorrow. I'm picking that up at around 1 o'clock. It's got no wheels on it, no diff, it's on a frame, so we'll do some videos pulling that out, getting it loaded up, bring it back here. VL wagons, I've got a fair few. There's 2 VKs, I think there's 5 or 6 VL wagons. I don't like buying wagons, but the value sometimes in these cars is buying a wagon. Everything from here forward is all saleable to sedan people, etc. The stuff on the wagon rear, like there's the tailgate there, it's very hard to sell and it never really sells. Some of the plastic trims on the back, the plastic molds, the rear wiper motors, the rear trim that goes on the back of the wagon tailgate, the glass sometimes, and the doors. The doors are slightly longer in the rear for a VL wagon, but to find those specific people that want to buy those is very hard. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. I buy the wagons, I sell everything off the front, pull the engines out of them, and then they sit over there as wagons. Nothing else sells on them, but it's part of what we have to do to be able to provide all the parts that we can provide to people. So we'll go through that tomorrow and show that side of it. So we started pulling parts off this car. We just had a customer buy one of these under dash trims, but that's a manual. He ordered an automatic and he said, can we ship it out today? I may have said it was Saturday earlier, but it's actually Friday. I took an extra day off work, so unfortunately the car that we are restoring is going to get sacrificed for its under dash trim automatic. It's 2 o'clock, 10 past 2 now, so we'll try and get it out today. He said he wanted to pay for express postage, but we'll just send it and hopefully he gets it in time. It might be a bit dirty, Jeff, but we'll endeavour to get it out today for you. So pause all this, what's going on, and we'll head into the post office. So perhaps inadvertently we've ended up doing a day in the life video. We were supposed to be pulling that car apart and we got a couple of orders on Friday afternoon to go out for express post, or the customer needed it in a timely manner. So in regards to costs, I think it was $265 for the 2 items. So we spent $40 on postage. We do have obviously the stickers and everything we send out with the items when we send them, but we have the trucker caps. They're all embroidered, pretty good, looks deadly. So we have a promotional pack on the TUF Motorsport website, which is the hat, stubby cooler, set of stickers, some business cards that we got made up. They're etched metal. Not really sure what you could do with that at certain times of the night, but yeah, they're pretty cool. I think they're $59 for the hat, stubby coolers, 6 stickers, the business card, posted Australia-wide. We also have 10% discount on the website if you sign up for our email marketing things. So 10% off everything, all the parts online, and then if you need something in particular, just let us know, and then that code is still valid for any. We can send out custom requests, payment orders for anything that you do need that's not on the website. Every VL's got its own spider living in it somewhere. You've just got to find it. And now it's gone. So we'll probably never get that back. Jump out at you one day when you're doing power skids at Summernats.